Good morning. Are you ready for an early video from me? Come on, let's get started. Holy moly. Did you ever watch the movie Apollo 13? I love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. That's probably another one of my once a year sort of videos. You know, like my favorite part visually is when okay, can't think of her name, but Tom Hanks' wife in the movie is laying on the lounge chair in the backyard looking up at the moon. I love the whole 60s vibe in that movie. But let me tell you what just happened that made me spark that memory. Do you know that when they're trying to come home from space and they've got to do everything in a sequence, and they've got it in, and Houston is trying to do that sequence over and over and over again? Well, that is what I've got to do to get my camera situation. I have a Sony ZV-1. I am probably on my 7th attempt to get this video going because you got to plug it in. Right, all my wires are dangling from my ceiling. It's mounted to my ceiling, and you've got to do it in an order. And if you don't, your computer beeps at you, and you're like, you got to start all over again. And because it's so early in the morning, and I'm still on my first cup of coffee, and I know you can't see it, but this is Sleeping Beauty. I am like, oh my gosh, come on, Donna, you got this. It is an extreme busy day for me today. TJ sold a big piece out of the spot that he takes in the antique store. So right before I shot my last night video, he calls me, he's like, I got a big favor. I go, what do you need? He says, can you and maybe Vinny and Kaylee, can you go bring a new piece down there? Because he's got something else he's got to do. I'm like, yeah, I got to do that. Then I got to come home and get ready for the Blink-182 concert. That is tonight with my oldest, TJ, and his wife. Okay. This morning, I'm laughing. Hope you're going to laugh. Laugh. If you laugh, let me know. I wake up. My family uses Messenger. They don't text. They use Messenger. So I wake up with a Messenger, and it's like 5 Blink-182 videos. And I wake up and I look, and it's from TJ. And like, you give me my homework the same day. You give me studying the same day as the concert? I'm like, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. So today it's my first concert for Blink-182. It's more what the kids listened to when they were younger. I do appreciate some of their music. I did used to watch Barker's, right? Travis Barker, whatever his name is, when he was on MTV back in the day. So anyways, but I'm looking forward to. So can I just tell you, do you mind? If you don't want to hear it, keep going. Shea Stadium, which is also Citi Field, which is where the New York Mets play. I lived a hop, skip, and a jump away from there. So I'm hoping that we leave at a reasonable hour because I'm bringing a cooler and with a bag of ice in it because I used to live down the block from an amazing bakery, and I want to go past my house. I want to go past my grandparents' house. I want to go past I could go past my high school, but my elementary school, my aunt's house, and the bakery, which is all doable before we actually get to Citi Field. But I want to go into the big bakery and bring home so much stuff from my husband and my sister. And the boys might appreciate some of it. But, oh my gosh, I'm so looking forward to that. TJ's never been, neither one of my boys have been to the house that I grew up in. And I just want to get a picture of me and TJ in front of that house. The owners might come out and want to shoot me, but I'm still going to hop out of that car and take a picture. All right. If you are still with me, thank you so much. I'm on a crunch. I'm on a crunch. All right. Again, I bought so many binders and books to what is going on here today. So we're going to hop into it. We got 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 175, 77, 79, 80. We have $180 today. And Sundays are a fun day for me because it's working on a goal. Why is my money's not lining up? I don't know. I'm working on a goal that I never thought that I could do. I really did. This one blows my mind. Blows it. Our cash breakdown is, oh, look. Remember last weekend on Sunday? Oh, we got so much to talk about. LaSonia joined us. My pens came. She gifted this to me. Is that not gorgeous? She put the little Gucci sign on it. And I got my Tink. And I got my boyfriend with the Fab Five. And let me tell you something. These pens write very nicely. Very nicely. I was actually using the Tinkerbell last night. So let's do the cash breakdown. I did not write the date on this one or the one before that. Ooh, I would get a B on this. So if today is July 21st, this would be July 20th, and this would be July 19th. Why am I doing this extra work? Because this extra work makes me silly happy. Silly happy. You can find happiness in saving money. Do it any way you can. If counting your money backwards makes you happy, do it. Do it. We do have a $100 bill today. Right? We have $100. And we got 1, 2, 3 20s, which is 60. Oh, yes, we do. 3 20s. A 10, a 5, 2 2s, and a 1. Wow. Okay. And that equals 180. And I'm just going to write here, link 182. Yay! And that's going to be my memory down the line. Yep. Oh, I should have bought $182 to the game today. That would have been funny. If that made you smile, hashtag 182. 182. All right, let's talk about this. I am not going live tonight, right? I'm not. From my desk. I think what I'm going to do is, in between the first act and the second act, I'm going to sit in my chair and I'm going to go live. And I'll give you a glimpse around the stadium and things like that. And we'll chat for a little bit. So I'm bringing $180. I should have brought 182. I might spend money today. I don't know if I'm going to. Let's see how much money I spend today. That will depend on whether or not I put a $sign or a heart. Why? Because I have money that's allocated for spending throughout the month. If it's something that really is not a necessary thing, I usually charge myself. Right? So we'll see about that. So since I'm not going live tonight and all that good stuff, which is sad. My routine, I love routine. Love, love, love routine. So, holy moly, too many interruptions today. I was literally in the process of uploading this video, cleaning off my desk, getting everything ready because I've got to go get dressed. And I'm like, I didn't do the affirmation. So that's why I'm breaking into this part of the video for the second day in a row. I had to break in. Like, So I stopped the upload and I'm like, I gotta do it because it makes me feel good. Love him, and I'm hoping that it makes you feel good. So, are you ready? Today is the 24th. I don't remember if I highlighted. I have my list. Here's a good one. Are you ready? Grabbing my new pen. Close your eyes and listen to me. It says, my finances will get better. My finances will get better. Say it with me. My finances will get better. Let's write it down. My finances will get better. Make sure you put an apostrophe or few at the end of that sentence. Look at that sentence, repeat it to yourself, go back and maybe read all of them. And try to tell John this today. Let me tell you something. That man has got a cinder block brain. He's not open. He's not an open concept. And if you're not open, maybe find a way to be open. Like attracts like. Negative attracts negative. Figure out that within your own life. Positive, like attracts positive, like attracts life. If you are negative and everything is no, that's not going to happen, guess what? It's not going to happen. I can't get that through his head. Can't. So in this house, you've got one negative, always. And you got one positive that's like, woo. And this one, I can't. Can't get it through him. We just had this conversation coming home from breakfast. I wish I can just plant that seed and give it miracle grow. If that made you laugh, please let me know that. Okay, and if so, hashtag Johnny D. Johnny D. If you heard this message, Johnny D. Love yous. I want to begin with, see all the homework binders? That's what it feels like. Good thing I like homework. I'm going to begin with Saving Money 101. And I'm going to grab a green marker. And we brought $20 to the table. So I'm going to do, and everybody gets to color in their own denomination. I'm going to do 2 5s, and there's a 10 right there. Now, this is a 150 save. 20, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. We have $100. All right, I'm going to assume that we're going to bring another $20 this Sunday coming up. We're going to do that. Yes, 120, 120, 120, 120. And next week when we do this, we're going to be moving on to the 200, which is a wow, that blows me away. We're going to be doing this together. And I'd like to make sure that we divide these funds so that we're finished before the end of the year. All right? So if somebody wants to do the math breakdown, how can we achieve the 250 between now and the end of the year? That is a goal I think we should set. Love that. Oh, that was exciting. So I'm trying to think, is everything that I want to talk to you about done? Now, the one that belongs to Sundays is this one. This belongs to Sundays. And do you see how many are done? I can't believe this. Now, week 44, so that means we're up to week 45. I have a favor to ask. Oh, that's a nice number. I like that number. Can you all do me a favor? Lisa from our village, and that's how I'm going to refer to her. She messaged me. She's like, I don't know. She goes, I don't know what made me check, but YouTube unsubscribed me from your channel. Can you all just make sure that you have that subscribe button clicked? And I know YouTube does that. I don't know why, but can you do me a favor and make sure? And then in that comment section down below, was it still, like if it wasn't, let me know. Or if it's still good, let me know. I would really appreciate that. Okay. I binder clipped that too fast. Okay, so we have $2,200. When I started this save, and I'm adding 50, I thought that this was going to be, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this money? Like, how cool is it that I'm going to have this, right? It's almost like the 5K. It's going to my roof. I thank God that I started it. But I'm like, really? But that's what this is all about. Save for savings challenges that have nothing attached to it so that if something happens, you have it. All right, we're going to grab this. Now, since Sundays are about faith and that challenge, I did bring the faith binder back in. We're going to add $50 to it, so I'm taking the 100 and I'm going to take a 50 back. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5. $2,250. $2,250. I'm done. Done. No, not done. But like, I did it again. I say it all the time. But you know what? We have so many newbies. They don't know my stories. This one I thought, how am I going to save $50 a week? How am I going to control my life to be able to do this? I thought that when I started this, I would have had to change it denominally each week. Okay, so we're not in a rush, but we're still in a rush. I just got a phone call from Johnny D. They finished what they were doing this morning, so TJ doesn't need us, Vinny and I, to go do the antique stuff. Him and Kaylee are gonna do that. So if you don't know me, I'm Donna. I have a husband, John. Our oldest is TJ. Our youngest is Vinny. TJ's wife is Kaylee. Vinny's girl is Shannon. We have, how many cats do we have? Tiger, Toulouse, Zippy, and Iro are cats. And we have Texas the Doberman, who's a dog. Ooh, we have chickens. And if my husband had his way, he'd have a cow. So, we, as a family, it's TJ's, has a clean out business. We have a big, huge garage space that we clean up things in and store things in. And then sometimes we have garage sales out of. And we're definitely a mover and shaker family. We are. We are always doing something. But let me tell you something. And this is where I know I'm going off, but I'm going to get mushy-gushy on you. And if you're still here for the gushy part, hashtag gushy. And I don't care how you spell it, because I don't even know how to spell it. I have a home-based village, and my sister's here too, right? My sister lives in my original farmhouse. Our village, our family, is always on speed dial. You need us, we're there for one another, friends, right? So when I created this YouTube platform, savings, the word village came out of my mouth because I've always explained to my children that it takes a village. That's Johnny D coming up the driveway. I'll tell you that story in a second. It always takes a village. Don't think you're going to get through this life all by yourself. I mean, could you? Of course you can. Should you? That's your prerogative, but it's more fun when you've got a village, right? They might all drive me crazy. I might have things to vent about them, and I'm sure they have about me. That's life. So yesterday, Johnny D says, I want to go for breakfast. I was like, please don't ask me this at night. I'm not a morning person. So he says, I'm going to the cafe. You want to join me? And I'm like, oh, God. I was like, I can't be there for 15 minutes. He's like, all right, I'll just sit at the counter. I'm like, no, come home, wait for me, and we'll go together. So he's going to get breakfast out, and I'm going to have to get up, which I was getting up for anyway to go do TJ stuff. See, I'd rather get up to do something than get up to go to eat. Okay. Today's Sunday. Please go check out Maris Way of Life. The Craft and Budget with On, and Mandy's budgeting is going, and then Frugality in Life and Budget and Chaos. Make sure you grab this stuff. It's always linked in the description box below. The August calendar is coming out this week with a cash condensing. So you're going to get a couple of extra videos this week. I'm super excited to bring that to you. But Maris Way of Life, and I know that's not how you say her name. She says her name with the rolling R. But for us, if I say Maris, it's an easy way for you to write it. Like, you know that there's an M-A-R-I-S. If I said it with, which I can't, with the rolling R, how do you spell that? I don't know. So that's why it might not be the way she pronounces her name, but that's the way I lovingly say her name. So I hope she never gets offended that I don't say it like she does. But I love her. Love her. I would love to meet one day and just have a cup of coffee with. I would. All right. Now just know that the cruise information is also linked down below, right? The cruise information is linked down below. And if the woman is not, like, if you filled out your form and the woman has not replied to you, just call her. Call Sally. Sally's waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. And give Sally permission to tell me you're coming, even though I think she is, but just, I never want, like, a conflict of interest, which is a great word for me. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. There's $400 left. So we have 1,000, which is 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That means this challenge is in order, all right? There's $400 left on this challenge. I'm going to be truthfully honest. Truthfully. This here challenge is making me crazy. And I just want it done. I want it gone. I want it out of my face for just a little while. This one is haunting. Haunting. So we have $1,220. It's not meant to be. Not meant to be this time around. So I need this to be gone. Whew. I wish I could just bring the $400, but I can't. Can't happen. I gotta keep slow and steady. It's all about the climb, right? It's all about the climb. I am gonna bring 20, a 10, and a 5. 20, 10, and a 5. $20, $35. And we're working on this sucker again. This one doesn't bother me because I know that when I'm saving this, it goes to what it's for. This one, I keep saving for it and it goes somewhere else. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, $140. So important for me. The Thanksgiving challenge. I can't wait. See, when I picked this and created this, when we get closer to Thanksgiving, my boys my boys are men now, right? My boys are men, but I still put up the Thanksgiving decor that they created as children. I do. And there's one thing that I still love to this day that they both made, that come Thanksgiving, you're going to see it, but you're going to look at this and say, oh, that's where the inspiration came from. This is free. Link down below. I did the math on this, and Lisa asked in her video on Friday, I wonder how the other ladies are breaking it down. For me, all the icons have to be $15. So I'm bringing $15 a week every Friday to Thanksgiving. Yep. And I think that's what I did. I have a $300 goal, right? As of 7/19, this is good. This is really good. So I have a $300 goal as of 7/19. 7/19. But I already have $20 in here. So I have $280 so far. There's 18 weeks until Thanksgiving. That's 18 Fridays before Thanksgiving. If I bring $15 every Friday, $5 an icon, there are 45 icons. So each icon for me is $5. And then on this Save to Sync, at the end of this month, I have to take $55 of all the savings challenges saved, put it into Thanksgiving, and then this challenge will fully fund Thanksgiving for me. This is a perfect example of looking at it, strategizing for it, figuring it out, breaking it down, doing the math. The joke is I love to do the math, and it works. Don't think of it as school math. Think of it as your own math for yourself. Wow. I'm loving today. Okay, so that's another binder down. What binders do we have? This binder. There's a giveaway going on, linked in that description box below. You can win this if you are a USA resident. If you are an international, you get the digital. Go check out the Pay It Forward link in the description box below. Yep, go check it out. Oh, let's bring in our friend. I think of this as my friend. A friend that's helping me. It's my friend that is helping me. Oh, I did not do. I bring this one back. We're bringing $4. That's why I bring two $2 bills. We're gonna take out our card, and I don't know. Let's do a hot pink. And today is the 21st. I keep moving my pens. I need to keep them to my right. I'm a righty. 21. I should just write the dates. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30, 31. There's 10 extra balloons, or bubbles. They're not balloons, they're bubbles. Oh, 11. 11. There's 10 days left in the month. Ah, Miss Bianca Plan Lives Budget is calling me. I can't answer her. Bianca, I'm filming. Can't answer you because I gotta get finished for Johnny. I think I'm gonna take $1 from the back for today, right? Should take $2. All right, I'm gonna take $2 from the back. I'm gonna take $2 from the back, and I'm gonna make this $1 and the rest of them $1, and I'm gonna save extra. I think on the dates that there are not calendar days, I'm gonna make them $1. It's just gonna add fun savings to my, I don't know why I did that, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It just helps me with savings. All right. Let's get into faith. I'm going to bring in next week all of my faith challenges, and I'm going to put them back in the binder because we have so many new people. You don't know all the old challenges I have, so I want to refresh them and show you that there are so many great challenges. But right now we're doing the Holy Rosary on Sundays. On Sundays, I like to keep the faith, kind of like Billy Joel would say. Keep the faith. And we're going to come back here to my faith section. And I do have a divider for it. And on my .com is a whole section that's called faith. Now, each one of the big icons, I am making $20. So we have a $20 bill. And I said in a video that light blue reminds me of the Blessed Mother. And sometimes pink. And then white. I get emotional with colors. I don't know if you do too, but and this is a great challenge. So we have $60 saved. And some people don't know how to pray the rosary, but they have rosary beads. And it's such a great way to say prayers. So what I decided to do was explain how to do the rosary. And then I gave you the cards that actually have the prayers on them. So this is one digital download. So you get the Hail Mary, the Glory Be, Hail Holy Queen, Our Father, and the Apostle Creed, which I always loved. Always loved that one. I believe in God the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth. I love that. Prayer is important to me. I do have the Hollow app, and Jim Caviezel, I'm going off a little, and if it's not for you, just stick around, because I just try to make it for everyone. Jim Caviezel on the Hallow app is doing something, prayers, and prayer time with Pope John Paul II. And can I tell you something? I know I'm getting him. Here we go again. He sits on my monitor from the 2000 Jubilee. I did not get to go see him during this. I wanted to so badly, because as a young girl, I did get to see Pope John Paul at Shea Stadium. So today, when I go to Citi Field, which for me is Shea Stadium, I'm going to have a little bit of emotional feeling. Yes, a little bit of emotional feeling. We still have 2 challenges left. Three challenges left. Oh, this doesn't play today. Sorry, Mick. I guess I was missing my boyfriend. Did you know he's my boyfriend? If this video is making you smile, and you're still with me, hashtag smile. Smile! As if you were taking a selfie with me. I'm goofy, huh? I'm goofy. Loving this. Oh, and we also extended this one. I got screws loose in my head. Definitely have screws loose. That's okay. It's gonna, like, today, since I'm not a Blink person, I don't feel, ooh, 21 Donna is red. I don't feel the need to have to buy merch. Will I have the need to purchase something for my son? Maybe. And there he is right now. Can I listen to this? I can't do it. Hi, Tay. Sorry, Bianca, I couldn't answer you, but I answered TJ. Only because, you know what? You never know when they need you. So, he didn't know that John told me I was called off. Excuse me. I have to bring $21. So that means I get to take $30 back from here. So I'll grab it. Actually, you know what? I'll do 20 and I'll grab a 30. And inside of Christmas, we now have 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 225, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 231 saved with Christmas. And then our last but not least is this one. And I'm in love with this one. This is a 5K challenge. And I already finished Moana. I am on to Beauty. Beauty. Ha! Budget with Mama Bear would be like yelling at me and giving me an F. This is Snow White. I know that this is Snow White. So, $30 for Snow White. And I'm loving this. And I'm loving the aspect of coloring. It's making me happy. Now, these markers that you see are from Temu. They were not expensive. I had got this whole little set, and then I bought these markers. They were from Temu. They work just fine for what we need them to do. And I had stuck them on a shelf, and I was not using them, so that's why I brought them back in play. And that's it. So this is our last challenge. We are done, and I will recap what's going on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's $180 towards a $300 goal. No live tonight. We've done the 101. If you are interested in the cruise, the PDF file is listed down below. If you have any questions, call Sally. Her number is listed on there. We've already started booking. The core group of channels, such as myself, Traveling Savings Chief, Budget with Mama Bear, Plan Live Budget, and Laura Bell Creations, are already in motion. So we have 5 channels that are going to be part of this major community group. Our first cruise ever. We're going to the Bahamas. Go check that out. And don't forget, make sure you're subscribed, right? In case YouTube mess with us. Make sure that bell is on, because I am going to go live from the concert tonight. Love yous, and I will be back here tomorrow. Ooh, and I have a surprise for tomorrow. It's not just all about minis on Mondays. See you then. Bye.